My name is Missy, and I play Sims 4, and I'm doing a mod review. So mods are basically things that you, in case you're new to Sims, things that you can add to a game that's for free, that's created by separate developers from the EA sim developers. So I have a bunch of stuff to show. It's been a while since I've done an actual mod review. So I have a bunch of items that are just kind of laid out throughout this property that I'm going to show you. Basically furniture, some absolutely adorable kids stuff, but also teens and adults, starting with these adorable little beds. Look how cute that is. Now these come in 25 different swaths. I will put the name of these. These are all through the CurseForge app. Now maybe some of them have separate links. You can get them in a separate place on the internet. And if I get something outside the CurseForge app, I will share the link. Otherwise, I just will put the name of the mod creator. So that way you can just search them via the CurseForge app. So yeah, this is just so adorable. I love this sort of not quite made bed, you know, with the overlying blanket on the side. It's so cute. Love that. And again, it has about 24 different swaths colors to choose from. And then there is this adorable baby crib slash changing table. I don't believe this is functional. I don't know. Maybe if you have parenting pack, it doesn't really give those details in the mod. So, but it's just really cute. But of course, sorry about that. Let me level down there. This, of course, is functional. The crib is functional. I have actually used it, and it's just adorable. Absolutely adorable. It comes in a few swaths. Then there's these cribs here that are so cute, and I have tried to put some other objects in it, like coming up underneath it and using the Control Alt or Alt 9, whatever, and it's not letting me place anything in it, but it's still cute. It's got these little pillows in it, and it comes in several swaths. That's a really cute crib. Love that. And I just put this here just to show you that you can place that on shelves. But I love this. That's a corner piece. That is just beautiful. And then there's this. This has some other items. This is like a kit. It's a mod kit. And again, I will put all of the names of these, and you can go and look for them. That is so beautiful. Love that. I have triplets that are getting ready to age up. I'm going to have a big birthday party here pretty soon. This is my mansion. Dee and her family. Dee is the first sim I ever created in summer 2023 is when I first started playing Sims. And I just love that dresser. Of course, I love wicker. I love this style. Okay, and then there's this cute, adorable, it's slightly different than the other crib. Look at that. I love that pillow. It's like got that scrunched down look. Look at the detail on this though. So adorable. Look at that. How cute is that? The cute little elephants. And of course there's different swaths. Okay, moving right along to the next crib. I love this. Love this. And it comes in, I think, like 24 swaths. Lots of different colors, right? Then there is the vroom vroom car bed with the vroom vroom night table. This is so cute. I love this bed. I think I've showed this before, but I thought, well, it's worthy. I've never actually, I don't think I've shown the little night table that comes with it. And so I just think that is such an adorable, adorable little toddler bed. Okay, moving right along. Now these are kids' beds, and you can have the full-size kids' bed. This also comes in a single if you want this same exact thing in a single. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness, guys. With the adorable matching night table. This comes in, oh my gosh, a lot of different swaths. It's so cute. And by the way, there is a wall, I think it's a base game. There's a wallpaper that has this design, so it perfectly matches that wallpaper. Okay, look at this bunny bed. What is happening? Oh my gosh, look at that. Is that cute? And of course it comes in different swaths. I love the bunny bed. Whoops, I apologize. My camera's going all over the place. Moving right along. let's go over here to this Montessori bed. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love this. Now, this is a two-piece. Like you need to put this fence down first, this little playpen, whatever. Now, the mod creator said that she doesn't really do animation, so they will walk through it instead of like climbing in it, but it's fully functional. But I appreciate her saying that you, these developers, gotta really appreciate them because this stuff is free, all right? So really give them the heads up. And so you can add items. Like I sized this up. I think this is a base game toy. This is base game toy. I sized that up. I think these are modded toys right here. And this is that one that I showed you that was on that corner piece of furniture. And so you can just add all plushies you want around it. And, they should be able to walk through it. I would leave a little space for them to walk through to get into bed because this is a toddler bed, right? So I just think that is so cute. And there is also a rail that goes on a toddler bed too. I didn't bring that out, but this is so cute. I love this puffy comforter look. I just love that. And that comes in a lot of different slots also. Moving right along. This car bed. Oh my gosh. I think I've shown this before. I think I had a red one. That is so cute. That's a bed. Yeah, that's a bed, guys. How cute is that? So then there's this. Now this is full size, but this goes up, like up against a wall. Okay. And so obviously if you wanted to use it for an adult, it's not going to work because they need to be able to go around. Of course, unless you put it in the middle of a room, right? But I just love this archway entry. That is just so pretty. But that would be great for like a kid or a teenager. And kids can sleep in full-size beds like that. So I've got my kids modded beds that are like full-size. My princess kids, they're like, okay, we'll get you a full-size bed. Because they're always like wandering in an adult or teen's room that have full-size beds. And then they will always like, go sort of hang out in their bed. So I'm like, okay, I'll get you a bigger bed. But how cute is this? Oh my gosh, let's get a little closer to that. See if I can get up on top of that. How cute is that? I just love that bunny bed. And now there's kits that have different stuff that goes in the room. And then there's some that's just like individual items, right? So yeah, that is going to be those mods there. And then of course there's this kitchen over here. I've showed that multiple times. And these cute little furnitures here. This is cute because if a toddler plays on it, it'll spawn like a stack of cookbooks in front of it, and they put their cute little like cooking chef popcorn type hat that comes on their head, and then they stand up on the books and then they like pretend cook. And what it will do once they're done, once the animation completes, it will turn into a toy, and they can like a hamburger toy or a corn on the cob toy, and then they can play with that toy and share it with others. And if a child uses it, you just click on pretend cook and they will actually make food that they can eat, and it like fills their hunger. And they can also put the food in their inventory, of course, which you can share with others. So a child can actually cook for a toddler. So now there's people that like to like do challenges like, can a child raise a kid or something like that or whatever. But if you want a kid to be able to make something for their little toddler sibling, they can, like via this. And I think that they should have that in the game anyways, because kids can make stuff for kids. That's realistic, right? So with this mod, you can. So I love that. Yeah. And then over here, since I showed you the car bed, they're all in here watching this movie. They're all hanging out in here. I have 11 Sims in this household, but these triplets are getting ready to age. Everybody, lottie dottie, everybody. So is going to age up in this house. I've got 3 teen triplets, And then this is a boyfriend. He lives in the apartment upstairs on 3rd level. This is a mansion. And so I'm going to move each one of their boyfriends in this house, age them all up in this house, and then I'm going to move them out to the college house because they're getting ready to go off to college. But anyways, we're going to have a big party. We're going to have a big party. Triplets. Everybody's aging up. So I'm going to make a big party. It's going to be fun for all ages because everybody's aging up. Okay, so I have a toddler, 2 toddler twins, 2 kid twins, 3 and triplets, and then the baby J. And of course, they have a daughter who's grown with kids, and she lives in another world right now. So this rocket, look at this. This rocket, look at if I can get behind it, this rocket bed is just so, I love this rocket bed. They did such a good job on designing this. And so I have a lot of like space stuff in this room. I got your moon. You got this picture with the little rocket over here. And of course you got this, kind of looks like a rocket, but that came from, I think, my little camper. But then of course there's this rocket lamp, and I think that's Space Game, I'm not sure. But anyways, so yeah. And then I did have stars, like glow in the dark stars that are like stickers or whatever for the wall, and they glow in the dark. I did have those. I don't know. I think I lost that mod somehow. Sometimes when things update, I lose mods sometimes that way. But anyways, and then this is from the Enchanted Forest. There's like a kit, and these are so cute. And this is a cute little toddler mod. It's got an animation to put the ball through the hoop, and this little race car track that makes cute little race car track noises. And so a lot of really cute toddler mods. Yeah. Anywho, so that is going to be it for this mod review. I will put the names of each one of these, and you should go check out their other stuff. So if you use the CurseForge app, okay, and go check out their stuff. Like you just go use the search bar on the CurseForge app, and then look them up by their name, and check out their stuff and show these mod developers some love. You can like tip them. They're not supposed to charge though under the EA contract. They're not supposed to do that. But I'm just thankful that they allow mods. But there's so much cute stuff. Let me know, which one was your favorite of these furniture items here. Yeah. So anyways, if you're somebody who plays Sims and you build, please let me know, because I would love to see your builds. I try to like share. I'm doing a series of shouting out worthy builders of Sims that are not like big channels, because I feel like the big channels, I'm not trying to like diss the big channels, because I watch big channels too, right? Their builds also, but I just feel like I don't want to see 20 builds or 20 videos by the same content creator in my feed. I want to see a variety of sim builders, from small channels, tiny channels, all the way up to big, right? But that's just the way YouTube algorithm works, because they push the sponsored channels. So, but there's so many many builders who are so worthy of millions of views. So I'm trying to, like, maybe 5,000 subscribers and below that I feel like are really good builders, and I will shout them out. And so I hope that you will watch those if you're somebody that likes to watch build. Oh my gosh, I'm talking next level. Some stuff that is really extravagant. I'm just like, wow, they should have millions of views, right? But anyways, so yeah, so check those videos out. And please, if you do watch them, go over there and show them some love, because some of them are so small. They're just putting out some superb content for our entertainment, and probably not getting paid, unless maybe, I don't know, maybe somewhere along the way, somehow or another, maybe they have websites or something like that. I don't know, but go just show them some love, right? Stop motion builds are very tedious to even develop and do for our entertainment. So I really have appreciation for those types of builds. But anyways, I don't want to get off on a tangent on that. But check out my episodes on that to show. I just want other people to see these channels too, because I feel like I'm missing out when I say it all the time in all of my videos on Sims. I'm always saying, please shout yourself out. I want to see. And if you know somebody that maybe is 5,000 or under subscribers that is a good builder, please shout them out, because I want to know, right? As a viewer, I want to see more variety of builders, right? And it's hard to find them. So I'm sharing with others, so it's not just like for their benefit because they're worthy to have more views, but it's for our benefit also as viewers, that we should have options to see more channels of builders, right? Anywho, that is it for this one. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.